Jon Newman-Gonchar volleyball. Volleyball's back on the road this week, going to Fresno State for a Thursday match, and then travels down to San Diego State for a Saturday match. We're coming off of a weekend where we opened up conference at Colorado State, lost in 3, and then we had our first home match against Wyoming and lost in a 5-set match. Coach will start with an opening statement, and then we'll take some questions.
Yeah, thanks for being here, you guys. I think one of the biggest takeaways we had this week was we saw 2 different Lobo teams, and obviously we had 2 different competitions, 2 different competitors this last weekend, but it was really nice to see the team respond the way they did on Saturday. And I think we walk out of there knowing that we can compete with the number 2 team in this league, and I think that tells us a lot. That tells us that we're going in the right direction. And as we told the team on Saturday, hey, you can hold on to this for a couple hours, but the reality is we're getting right back to work on Monday, and we can hold on to this and learn some lessons from it, but we've got to get back to work. We've got to get our minds back in this fact that we can reset and respond, and we can play against some of the best teams in this league. So we're excited to get back to work. We got practice here in just a little bit. We'll have two practice sessions here, and then we're on the road Wednesday heading up to go compete with Fresno State on Thursday. A really nice team, returning a lot of their players from last year, and they had a really good year last year. And then San Diego State, who's come on pretty strong early this season. So we're focused on moving forward, resetting, responding, doing what we do best. So.
Coach, I'm sure you watched a lot of film on all these Mountain West teams. What was it like to see both these last 2 in person, coach against them, and what are you learning from the last 2?
Yeah, learning a lot, and I think our team's learning a lot, that we're a pretty resilient crew. It's coming down to 2 plays, less than 2 plays a set, and it's been that way all season. I feel like that's been our narrative is how close we are, but at the end we're coming up short when it matters, and that's a couple plays here, it's a couple plays there, and we've got some work to do to be able to sustain the level that we're playing at, but then also to get over the hump and to be on the up end of those matches. And anyone that was at the pit, we loved it. We thought we had a great experience out there for our fans, and I thought we put on a show that maybe prompts people to want to come back and see this again, see this team kind of get back after it. And I think that people walk away seeing the potential that we have to compete against the best teams in this league. Obviously, Colorado State's a little bit of an outlier. I think this could be one of his best years. Looking at his team, I've seen his teams over the last few years, and this could be one of his best years he's had since then. So it's a little less about them and a little more about what can we do on our end. And I think against Wyoming, we showed that we can compete with the best in the league. So,
Coach, how far are we off? Since Colorado State is the standard here of our league, that's a team, in order for us to get to the next level, we have to beat Colorado State. So how far are we in talent gap between the 2 teams for we can catch up with those guys?
It's a great question. I think we're, I think first of all, I would address it from a systematic point of view. We play a different style, a different brand of volleyball than they do. And within that, I think the talent gap is what it is. There's some height, there's some physicality that they have that we just don't have. That when we go out on the recruiting trail, we're looking for. We're looking for players that can come in here and play as physical as Colorado State. Now, the systematically and how we go about doing that is kind of what we take a lot of pride in. Is that we are really strong in our systems, how we serve, how we pass, how we attack offensively, and how we defend. And so, I don't think it's as far off as we might think it is. I think over time we're going to see that our style of play can put a lot of pressure on a team like Colorado State.
I mean, just still with a lot of new pieces coming in. I mean, how just continuity? I mean, just gelling together. How much has that improved? And I mean, can it even get even better?
Absolutely, it can. And I had a couple of different people, that have given us, their thoughts on the match, as people do. I think it's kind of in this open arena where people just want to kind of throw some thoughts your way. And somebody said to me after the match, hey, this team couldn't have done this 2 weeks ago. And in the heat of the moment, I'm like, yeah, you're right. But the reality is they're absolutely right. This team has gotten better every weekend and every week that we're playing. And so, yeah, we still have ways to go. Of course we do. But we like the fact that we're going in this upward trajectory, and this team is playing hard. And we've taken some hits personnel-wise. We're a little less than complete at the moment, and I think that puts some strain on people to fill in some roles. And I've said that before, fill in some roles that they haven't quite had to fill yet. And so they're learning through that, and we're getting better each week, which is really a nice sign for this team.
So that's a heck of a way to start the conference schedule. We were talking last week about just how good Colorado State is. So what did it mean just for you guys to have the women's soccer team out there supporting you guys watching the match?
Unbelievable. There was, I think they put it something like 2,200 fans were in the crowd, and whenever we scored a point, we could hear the soccer team back there cheering us on and kind of getting after it with us, and it was really cool to know that the Lobos were there supporting Lobos. That was awesome.
Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.